Geeta Jayanti or Geeta Mahotsav celebrates the day on which Lord Sri Krishna imparted timeless wisdom on the fundamentals of living a meaningful life without forgetting the importance of karma. This year we celebrated the Geeta Jayanti in the British Parliament with some of the important members of the Parliament and other dignitaries. Among them, one of the important MP, Luke Taylor, was present in the celebration. Another important MP, Bobby Dean, was also present, and you can see there are other dignitaries too. This Geeta Jayanti, which was celebrated in the British Parliament, was published in some of the important newspapers in India and was also telecasted on some of the channels.
Bless you, my son. Bless you. Bless you, my child.
Happy birthday, Dad.
Bless you. Thanks, dear. But what is this? Is this Bhagavad Gita? But you know, I'm not very religious.
Of course, Dad, I know. But Gita is not for any particular religion. Gita is a spiritual guide for everyone, despite of their religion.
I see you reading Gita like every day. How can a conversation between two men at a war 5,000 years ago can be of any relevance to any of us today?
It is not only me who is saying that. Many spiritual leaders have based their teaching on Gita. And not only spiritual leaders, scientists like Nikola Tesla, Albert Einstein, they vouch for it. They say Gita has answers to all the questions. Okay, just keep our doubts aside and why not let me give it a try?
Very well. If you say so, let's go around the room and discuss our problems. Let's see if Gita has an answer to all.
No, not today. Not on such an occasion.
Oh, here you go with your excuses again. What do you think, Chad?
I think we should do it. It's gonna be fun.
Okay, let's do it. If you all insist, I'll be the first one to go. You all know, ever since your mom passed away earlier this year, I have been very lonely. I meet my friends on golf, on and off, but everybody seems to be too busy these days. I am grateful that I have lived 70 years. But have I lived to my full potential? Have I achieved all my desires? I have raised a family, but will you all remember me when I'm gone? I don't know how long I'm going to live, or when will my heart give up, because I have had 2 surgeries. Oh, what is there in store for me after life? And is there one at all, dear?
Dad, you don't have to be so pessimistic. But Krishna has addressed this in Gita exactly.
So tell me, dear, does this mean just as the soul passes from birth to youth and to old age, so also does it pass to a new body? The old man does not grieve on this. Therefore, don't worry about your physical ailment or what lies ahead. He who devotes his life to the Lord in thought, in deed, and in words, and also remembers him at the time of death, surely attains him, and is liberated from the cycle of birth and rebirth when the accumulated karma is exhausted. Therefore, at this juncture of life, don't spend time on ruminations or regrets. Help others with your wisdom and experience, and spend time with the Almighty. Have I understood correctly?
Exactly, Dad.
this is all fine, but I doubt Geeta can help me at all. I mean, I can't catch a breath these days. You see about the geopolitical tensions going around the world right now. The markets are down, all our investments are down. Our company has set such ambitious targets that, forget about the bonus, won't even get any increments. Plus the inflation is rising, interest rates are at all-time high. We are getting old, so the medical bills are inevitable. The university fees are rising. I mean, God help us all.
I know what you're going through. I can hear this all day. There's so much stress around us. Let's see if Geeta has answers to your problems.
So does this mean that one has a right to act but not the results? We must focus on what is in our control and let go of the rest. We should detach ourselves from the outcomes and surrender ourselves to the Supreme Being. Because it is only when we do our actions without any expectation we can attain the Supreme Being. Peace comes to those who are not constantly disturbed by the flow of thoughts, but have a calm mind. And this helps them take the right decisions. Is that what it means?
Exactly. And just make everything to that place.
I need to let that sink in. But I do get the point on approaching things with a clear mind.
Oh, but the Gita was a dialogue between two men who were at a war against their own family. How could it possibly address the problems of women? I'm confused about my career choices. Should I work or start a business? I want to live a luxurious life. I'm really confused and I'm really depressed.
Arna, what you're going through is very common in your age. And you will be surprised that Geeta has answer to this worry as well. You have to take your decision based on Sat, Rajas and Tamas.
What are those?
Let me explain. Any decision we take fall into three categories: Satya, truth and virtue, which gives us long-term gain. Rajas means desire. It gives us short-term gain, but it can be very painful in long-term. Tamas is laziness. It's not useful in short-term as well as in long-term. So when we take our decision, we have to base it on Satya and manage the other two, Tamas and Rajas. So when you take decision, keep these three things in mind.
Thank you, dear Mum. I have never come across such philosophy. In fact, I have generally been quite impulsive in how I've gone about things. This is food for thought.
And is there something in the book for our little boy too here? Tell us, dear child, is there something troubling you?
No.
It's okay. You can tell Granddad what you were telling us the other day.
I'm worried about my exam results. I'm going to go to a new school next year, and I'll be missing some of my friends. Also, there's the case of being bullied. I don't know what I'm supposed to do if that situation occurs.
It's okay, dear, and we will address the situation when it happens. But sir, let's see what Krishna has to say about this. Krishna tells Arjun that enemies will always be more. There will be more and more obstacles in your life. Like Kauravas are far outnumbered Pandavas. But what you have to focus on is what you need to do and do your best. And obstacles will be taken care by the Almighty when the time is right. So do your best and face the challenge ahead.
Do you feel better now, my boys?
Perhaps. I hope Krishna will help me the way he did Arjun.
Of course he will. Wow, this has been interesting and quite unexpected. We understand that the answers to problems faced by us is encoded in the book Gita. We will not be spoon-fed. Instead, as true seekers, we have to understand the content of the book and apply the guidance in our regular lives. I'm quite grateful to my intelligent daughter-in-law who made us aware of this.
Dad, are you aware that this year your birthday actually coincides with Geeta Jayanti, the day Sri Krishna actually delivered the Gita's learnings to Krishna, Arjuna. Sorry.
Oh wow, this is wonderful. Let's all say Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Thank you. That was all.
The play was to demonstrate that Gita is the essence of life and has the answers to most of the problems faced by us in our day-to-day life. And here is the team who performed the act on Gita on the floor of the parliament. This is the entire team who were present with some of the dignitaries and MPs and the connects. Geeta Jayanti is an important event, and celebrating that in the British Parliament makes it even more special. Thank you.